Well, it's looking like it's just a thing now. Yo. Looks like it might just be a thing. And now we're getting like 100 messages from Ellis. Maybe it just be one of them days where I just don't stream. We're back. Back once again. Back once again. All right. Back in. Somebody sent some messages on YouTube and let's check it. I should probably load up the project I'm working on. It's all very relaxed today. Them rainy days, best days for production when it's raining outside. Oh, okay, Ellis Bow. Boy. It's only said it once, which is it's a good sign. Round 2, says Stuart Lewis. Yeah. All right. I think we scared Lance away, or the demons took him. Kind of need actually just reverb on that break, not delay. No, see, Terminal Meltdown's got a double. Made for drums. See that. Sparkfuck says Easy Wolfpack and of course TC. Yes, bro. Oh no. I think it's when people like join and then their first message. Ellis says Lance is running through a field of wheat with Theresa May. These things are sent to test us. I'm just gonna keep doing it though. Oh my god, 4 times! Jonathan Norris says nice and dark. Seems like it's only some people. 5 times, Ellis. Elijah says, just bought a serum pack for support, stoked to repurpose them for my techno tracks. That's sick, bruv. That's what I like. A field of weed, you mean, says Jonathan. Patrick says, Wolfpack big. Yes, Wolfpack. The worm break is sick, Ellis. Quite nice. I think I need to change up now the second piece of this bass here. Let's do that. I feel like it's just a little bit repetitive. So I'm just going to change the speed of the kind of sound to it. So that would be here. Maybe even change up one of these waveforms. Oh yeah. is your end? We need a bit more percussion. There wasn't actually a second part of yesterday, Sparfunk. I actually, because there was a thunderstorm. Whenever there's a thunderstorm, I just unplug everything because I just got the fear of like the lightning hitting the substation and then just kind of traveling down the wires and melting my hard drives. And I've heard it happened. Should probably get like a power conditioner or something. I mean, I've got circuit breakers on there, on the little power packs, but I feel like if it was a proper like, what they call it, jolt. Says, need some sausage fattener on the master, rolling, big up from Tasmania. Come to Tasmania, come to Tasmania. Surge protection, that's it, Jay. Power surge. Some people think that the power conditioners make things sound better, but yes, Wolfpack assembled, says Mike. Brr, I love that. Ellis says, sounds like the good old days of Tcmdnbl. It does. One of my favourite eras of drum and bass. Really, I just love it. I wish there was more people making this kind of stuff right now. Anyone know of anyone else that's making this kind of stuff? I don't think I like that bass there. I'm going to change that out. Just needs to be something. I think there's probably. Let's go here and just try something here. That's quite nice. Yeah, I could do with that. That'll do. Ellis says, check out AJ Mutated. This comments thing is long. YouTube too. Ian says, sounding sick, TC. Do you upload any of these to watch back? Yeah, if you go to tcdnb.com/live, they're all there, mate. Pretty much every single one. There's a couple gaps because the things fuck up, but in the main, everything's still there. Restream, probably restream. Right, percussion. Let's have a look in here. Drum hits, tops. Just needs some little something. It's none of that is good. Deep house, no. Let's just go here. Club sounds, percussion. I like that. Right, let's add some of these things in here. Ian says, "Gangster, bro." Nice one, bro. Kieran says, "Just needs a huge foghorn." We're not doing foghorns today. The last tune was quite foghorny. Should we play that again? I quite enjoyed that last one. Where's my Finder? Let's do Finder. Come on, Finder. Let's have it. There we go. Go to the right drive. The last tune was June 16th. This one is such a good tune. I'm just going to turn this on here, and then we'll just have a quick listen. And this in the same key as this. This is good. I'm glad, because then I can mix this one into the last one. That is good stuff. Tim says, could do the trick like he did before, sampling an old YouTube documentary. It's a good idea. Hey, Soph. No, not Siri. Ellis says, locked in on Periscope. Ah. This is me all day, this tune, man. Mike says, saying, hey, Soph, set off Hey Siri. I know. You can't get it to do it when you want it to, though. Hey Siri. Oh, it did work. Oh, right. It did do it again. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Alexa. I was thinking that. I was thinking to do a tune called Hey Siri or Alexa, turn off the lights. Thomas DB says that's dope. Benny says that's murky, TC lad. Nice one, bro. I like this bit, man. I lost my way. The guitar was a plug-in on this one. It does need some vocals, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. And this is going to mix in there real nice. Yes! I am going to do the mix, yeah. I got something very special planned. Patrick says, oh gosh! When I do the mix, I'm not sure how I'm going to present it yet, but don't worry, I'll make sure I shout about it on all my social networking and stuff. Social networking. Let's change up this bass as well. Something different. That can be the same. And I just loop that. And we'll do a mono legato. Ian says it sounds like it's going to drop into a darker section there, coming down. Interesting. think there's some very high power RF going through my house right this second. That's interesting. Box Fresh says, I'm listening whilst cruising down the M5. The M5 goes right past my house, actually, pretty much. Well, about 20 miles over there. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. You all right? She just upgraded her SIM-only plan, but they're all working from home. She just spoke to this guy. Must have been about 6 kids in the background. Screaming and banging around. He had to repeat himself like 4 times. Because she couldn't hear what he's saying. Mental. COVID-19 strikes again. Oh, I said it. That's going to... Oh, dear. Here you go, look. Oh, she's like, no, I'm in my dressing gown. And she's like, don't do that. Sorry. She's in her pyjamas. She don't like it. I'm in my pyjamas too. Ellis says, what network? What network? 3. £14 a month. Bargain, 12 gigs. Get it now. 24 months. Love that. Rowan says, what's good, TC? Just working on a tune, mate. Ellis says, Virgin Media have 50 gigs for £22 a month. I don't think she goes over at 12, though, because we're not really going anywhere, so we're just using the Wi-Fi most of the time. Rowan says, that's rude. I hope I'm not rude. Virgin Media don't have worldwide stuff, says Sophie. So that we do a lot of traveling, and they don't have worldwide coverage. So I get rinsed. I've paid phone bills in the past of like £500 from traveling back in the day. Ah, it's nice. Daniel says, the man don't see how the pros do it. Keen to muck in and start producing from Christchurch, New Zealand. Yeah, man, you should. And very soon I'm going to have resources to help you do that. Ryan says, the baseline, bruv, not you. Mike says, TC, you're one of the few people who make my face screw up on a daily basis. It's cool, it's cool. Henry G, any relation, bruv? Yo, TC, what do I use for chopping up breaks? I actually use the thing within Ableton here, so I can show you, because I might as well chuck in another break on this second part. Should we see what we've got? We'll find a little break. What should we do? Old school, some drums. What should we do? I don't want to do Amen, because Amen's been done. Classic breaks here. Bit of the old Son of Scorpio. And it's the original recording as well. So we'll just chuck that in there. And so. So I'm going to just use that one piece of it. So I'm just going to chop it into a loop. Like that. Zoom out. And then I don't know if I really need to make it the right speed, but I can do. We'll just re-warp it. And it's in beats mode and it's chopped up, so that's all good. And then I can just minimize that and I'm just going to I use the thing slice to new MIDI track here in Ableton. There's a lot of comments coming through. Boxfresh says I'm on free. I did get unlimited everything for £9 a month. Now it's doubled to after 6 months. Yeah, you got to keep on top of these things. Jay Walker says, teach us some tricks, TC. Ryan says, hey, have you made anything in the old Valve style updated yet? Yeah, I made a couple bits. Remember, I suggested you should and noted it down. I did. I noted it down. I got a lot of notes. Michael says, the risers are my favourite out of your packs. So many to pick from as well. Bargain. Yeah, 101 risers there on the thing. On tcdnb.com. If you go there, you can buy them. Gift gaff is... Oh, we're going to get into like phone stuff now. Yeah, Terminal Meltdown says, you got to update my serum. I do need to update my serum. Henry G says, Think Break might be good. Satan. Welcome, Satan. Welcome to the chat. Don't fuck with my life, bro. Please. See a ton. So we got that break there. I'm going to loop it now. So we've got a loop there. And I'm just going to, so I'll just quantize all those hits. So, and it sounds kind of shanky, but then what I'll do is I'll go in here and make sure that every single one is on the beat. Which takes a little while, but that's what this is all about. You can't do these things too slowly. So I'm just adjusting all of the start and the end points on all of the little cuts here. Clicks and stuff, but it all sound good in the end. Ian says, move to phase plant TC. It's definitely got more flexibility with the LFO than Serum. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't played with phase plant really that much. I was messing around with Massive X though. That actually is quite good. I thought it was a bit gash, but actually it's not that bad. Although I could do with another LFO. I don't understand why there isn't two LFOs in there. sounding like it may or may not work, but we're going to give it a go. It's very clicky. Very clicky on that. Might work though. A lot of comments coming in. Pigments is the one. Oh, I've heard about Pigments. Yeah, I need to have a look at that. Artifact says, actually been finishing Mad Tunes myself at the moment. Awesome, bro. Jonathan says, a good tip I found. If you quantize with the 8th beats and then leave every other 16, it keeps the fundamental hits, but the beat leaves the ghost note slightly off. Yeah, but we can't have things slightly off in drum and bass, bro. Everything's got to be bang on the money. Artifact says limit in phase plant for modulators in 32, I believe, and IIRC generators it's 16. Phase plant doesn't have an arpeggiator, which really I just don't understand why not. And Massive X has only got 2 oscillators, and it's like, why would you get rid of an oscillator? Give me more oscillators. This Massive X, it should be more. Where's the more oscillators? Liberties, bruv. Says, have I tried blazing a blunt first? I already smoked the weed, bro. My weed days are over. Box Fresh just says, oh. Subculture says, big up Wolfpack and TC. What do you say, bro? Manchester. Is everyone shouting out their city? Rome says Serum needs 2 filters post the oscillator instead of 1. There is another filter in the effects, which is the same as the other filter. So there is 2 filters, but it does need 2 filters. Serum needs 2 filters. Massive X needs 3 oscillators or more. I just don't understand why they don't have this sort of like... What are they thinking in their heads when they're making these synthesizers? It's nice. It's quite clicky. That's because I took it from the original. Ben says, I know, but you need the flexibility of the filters before the FX chain. I mean, you can move it to the top so it could be at the beginning of the FX chain. But I'm with you, bruv. I'm totally with you. What I want to be able to do also is drop my own. So you know how it's got reverb and stuff like that in the filter? Why can't we drop our own wavetables into the filter? So have convolution filters made from waves. Henry G says the break needs a low pass filter to take some highs off it. Let's have a look at the EQ of it. Yay, Necron's in the building. Hello, Necron. Boxstress says, no, I listened to yesterday's stream this morning on my way to Hull. What are you doing in Hull, bro? Hull. Let's get a little bit of something. I'm going to try a different plugin that I don't normally use. Let's use Replica today and see what that is saying. A little bit of delay on the break just to hide stuff. What's the drums? Groovy tape. Drums fat. I hate all of. That's nice. When I said I hate presets on plugins. It's just never good. Let me just save that. Any chance of ever getting a backup VIP? Ooh, maybe. Carl says, what do I think of Evil Intent? Yeah, really good. Vinny Vincent says, are you going to be releasing these tunes? Yeah, they will come out. Mike says, I think it needs an all-out snare loop. What do you mean, bro? Ellis Farmer says, right, I'm out to get to sleep. Get that sleep, bro. Says, I got to say, you're more productive doing these morning start off streams. Yeah, it is better doing them in the mornings. I can't do the nighttime thing. I spent 15 years doing a night shift pretty much. So Box Fresh is picking up a static caravan to deliver in Weymouth. Ah, sick. So you must drive like a truck or something. That's cool. Joseph says, could put a minimal amount of distortion off the kick. Like the main kick. I can't remember which one that is. That's which one is that? I can't remember now. Was it Wolfpack Assemble, I think. Let's listen to it, I'll play it. This is also in the same key, which is good. Daniel says, bro, if I was to start producing, what do you have on your site? I got a lot of presets on there. But Daniel, I'm going to be doing something to help you soon. So if you wait for it's going to take me a few weeks to put together. But I'm going to have something perfect for you, bro.
Wolfpack, assemble!
There you go. I love that delay where it goes no delay, lay, loo, 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 loo. I remember starting this one and I got the fear on this one. Did I update the other one that we were working on? I don't know if I did. Did I do that? Where is it? 6, 7. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. I didn't do it. So number 9. This one is now different, which is good.
Down prey much.
That's what we did the other day.
The wolf pack.
That's sick. It's all coming together nicely. Michael says, people in the rave will just be like, I have no idea what the lyrics are about, but this is fire! That's the point. Justin Dove says, that sounds naughty. Nicholas says, I'll end up as some kind of urban myth. You will. Kieran says, as if my manager at work saw me watching you and said, what the hell is that? And then I replied saying, you're doing 30 tunes, 30 days of tunes. And he goes, where's my money, TC? Ha ha! Where is my money? We all know where the money is. Where's the money? Justin says, like some mixture between the Conflict, Black Sun Empire and Old Pendulum. I need it. I love this style of tune, man. Yeah, you know what? Rex is stealing my... He is taking my money. I had to take him to the emergency vets 2 days ago. The Raver's going to make E's called Necrons. If you got any of them Necrons, bruv. stretch. Yeah, man. Carl says, oh fuck, I hope the doggo's okay. Yeah, he's alright. He was sick this morning though as well. In my bedroom. James says, at Rage, you can tell all the people off their nut that if you say neck on 3 times in the mirror, he will appear. I'm gonna start doing that. We'll just take this little base here, this little here. Oh, don't want to copy that. And we're at 6.5 minutes on this tune, and I just don't care. I could cut out this whole section here, but I'm not gonna. It's just one of them long ones. It's happening. I need to just duplicate this break here without all the effects on the intro bit. Because it's just a bit much, but when the tune's actually going, it's good. So it just needs to have the effects kick in on the drop, but not on the intro bit. Or at least have them down quite a lot. So I'm just going to I think this reverb, this delay can go. Rowan says, roll out, mate. Nekon says, YouTube has a bad case of the double drops today. It does. But I already restarted the stream once, not doing it again. Oh, let's do a filter on that. Says old school long tune sounding dope. Yeah, long. Crust used to do tunes that are like 12 minutes long. Mike says, I really don't want to get out of this van and work. Get on with it, bro. Says, I feel you, mate. Chilling on my break right now. Brian says, I like long tunes. Good for blends in the mix. Marcel says, I missed something, TC. Is this the one you start? Yeah. I was actually going to record the Thunder, but then the Thunder and Lightning got so much that I unplugged everything and just stopped making tunes. And then this morning I did a bit more, and then we've been working on it, a little bit. But the dishwasher was on this morning, and I didn't want to start streaming and then have it sort of like cut me off. says dishwasher wolf pack. Although the dishwasher didn't trip the power this morning. Nico says might need to do a tune with Spin Cycle called Flip the Breakers. Bruh, get on it. Justin Duff says, I used to feel personally scammed when I bought vinyl that all of a sudden the tune was only taking up half the plate. Ah, okay, so the thing is, the shorter a tune is, the louder it can be cut to vinyl because the grooves can be wider. So that's why a lot of tunes, that's why there's limits on the length of tunes for vinyl. Michael says the dishwasher tune was an emotional banger. It took you places, that one. Warren says, what do I use to stream? How do I manage the latency? Such a crisp setup. Just all sorts of bits. It took me a while to work it out. You know, I've got cameras and they're all just plugged into the computer. And then I use all different bits. Terminal Meltdown says, interesting fact of the day from TC. I can go on about cutting to vinyl for a long time. So you can't have stereo below 300 hertz on vinyl. There's a lot of limitations to the amount of top end you can cut because the Neumann lathes have... there's basically cutting heads and they get hot. So they have to use liquid nitrogen, I think, to cool down the cutting head as it's cutting the vinyl. Nice one, Mike. Harlem Street Rat says, oh, I love that little vocal riser. Me too, bro. Justin says, that's a good point. Some of these tunes was taking up the P short though. It's nice to have a full 6 to 10 minutes. Like a Ram trilogy, yeah. Is this why producers always recommend putting your subs in mono? Yeah, it is. So the physical limitations of vinyl actually dictate a lot of the production, which is quite an interesting thing, that the medium is the thing that makes like the producers have to work in a certain way. Justin says that's a good point. The short ones always sounded loud as fuck, yeah. Ooh, let's do a low pass on that thing there. Have it so that a low pass is down. Right, so. Oh, the town I live in is starting to flood. Oh my lord. Okay. Wow. That's not good, is it? Interesting. The drains get blocked here. Mark says that was some good information I did not know about records. Yeah, I got a lot of knowledge about records I could tell you about. What else do you need to know? The best people to talk to is mastering engineers. They definitely know how to cut vinyl, but it's good to learn that kind of stuff for when you're learning about production and the reasons why tunes are the length they are and why mixdowns have to be a certain way. But I mean, that doesn't matter anymore. So I don't know. But let's talk about this. If you've got bass below 300 hertz that is in stereo, most big sound systems will be monoing their bass anyway. So like the subs are not going to be in stereo, and you're not really going to be able to perceive sound in stereo below certain frequencies. I feel like I could restart that vocal bit. Yosha says, riding my motorcycle, listening to TC, but I don't comment or drive. That's good. I don't even think it needs the brakes. Josh says, where are you from, TC? I was born in London and I was raised in Bristol in St. Paul's.
In the UK.
So Marcy says, if you have stereo beneath 300 hertz and the sound system monos the signal, won't that just result in some whack phasing? It will, so it's probably best to mono stuff. A lot of engineers will do something similar to this. So I'll just ungroup that for a second and ungroup this. So this is my mastering chain that I got here. Very simple, just a little top end boost and some K-clip. And so I could take a Pro Q2. Justin says, I think this sounds absolutely sick now. Personally, I don't know if I would change it now. I'm not going to change big things, just little ads, little things. Mark says, I read on the internet that they did like cutting Dillinger records because it made low bass sounds. He used to blow up the cutting heads. Yeah, so those cutting heads are expensive. I think they're like $3-4 grand each. Maybe even more, maybe like $6 grand each. So they're really careful. Mastering engineers are really careful of their cutting heads. So let's get back on track. What a mastering engineer will do is they will split the signal into mid and side. So mid side, and then they will set an EQ to the sides, a high pass, and then from about 300 hertz. I'm not actually sure exactly where they do it because I'm not a mastering engineer per se, but so that's removing all of the stereo information from 300 hertz down. And when I've had stuff mastered with Stu at Metropolis, he usually puts on a high pass at about 30 hertz or like 25 to 30 hertz with a 12 dB curve. And that's on the whole signal. And that seems to sort of like make the whole thing kind of tighten up and work on a lot of different systems. And I guess it removes any kind of DC offset kind of issues as well. It reins it in, Necron, that's right. It reins it in. My camera is way off. Well, I'm moving around. Hey, there we go. So I don't get things mastered anymore, Patrick. Patrick says, so do you put high passes on the widening effects in Serum? I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I would just make the tune as good as you can do and then do the production side of it. Maybe as you're going, but sort of like kind of afterwards. It's all subjective. Subculture says Tokyo, Japan. I need some of that Rayman, bruv. Can you send me some in the post? Ian says you shouldn't mono anything until the end, as you can get phasing issues. Subculture says cup a noodle on its way, TC. Mr. Running says, I love the fact filter Q mid-side function. It is sick. Marcy says, do I mono the drums under 300 hertz? Drums? Yeah. I mean, probably the effects I put on the drums would be in the top end anyway. The kick would probably definitely be mono, but I don't necessarily kind of like concentrate on that. You know, like, it's not a massive thing anymore, really, but it is something to think about. Subculture says, did I learn more about bass during my Valve days? It's always a learning process throughout your life. I didn't really learn that much off Carl. I just learned, I went over there one day and he had his drums set up. So I went home and bought a drum kit and a microphone and started doing my own drums. Wanted to do a little low pass on that bit, but I think it's because I've listened to the tune a lot of times now, so my brain's like, should things be changing a lot? I think I'm happy. Mike says, what am I most critical about in my own tunes? I don't know. I think I'm chilling out a lot more, and I always really like my own music. I know that's a stupid. I'm not being big-headed about it, but I remember speaking to Clips back in the day, and he's like, "I hate my tunes." I'm like, "Why? Why do you hate your tunes? I love my tunes. I don't get it." Mike says, "Oh no, that's the fourth time he said it." Will says, "Yo, TC, where's my money? It's down the back of the sofa or in the car, under the seat, on the rails, or in the receipts if you're self-employed, because there's usually a $5 in there." That's the general answer that I give. Daniel says, which producing program would you recommend for a newbie if you wanted to make jungle or D&B? Well, I'm using Ableton Live 10, but they're all really good. Subculture says, that's dope. You can play a live kit. Yeah, man. It's all about your own drums. I don't know why, but I want to put a compressor on that. Shock horror. Will Fisher says, sorry, bro, couldn't resist. It's all good, bro. Necron says, blasphemy! Blasphemy! But I only put that much on. There's not much going on. Foxtress says, have I ever done a team with Did You doing it? I haven't yet, but I got an idea for one. But I think I'm done here. This one's been good. Necron says, I think this will get a lot of festival play when you start up again. I do quite a lot of field recording, or have done in the past. I got quite a few libraries of my own of like sounds and stuff. My field recorder doesn't, like, when I plug it into my computer now, the operating system doesn't recognize it, so I just had to buy a new one. I tried everything. I even went into Unix and was like, can I get into the volumes in there? And nah, just wouldn't load it. I wish things were backwards compatible. Music is long. Mike Richards says music is long after all. It is. I'm going to take a break and restart my computer and restart the stream. And see if we can't fix this multiple comments issue. Marcel says, is it good to stay in Ableton Live 9? I never had a problem with going up, like changing Abletons. Right, I'm going to take a break and come back and start another new one. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in. If you need presets and stuff, go to tcdnb.com/shop. Plenty of stuff on there. Nice one, guys. Hang tight, the Wolfpack. That's it. Nice one. I'll be back in a bit. Take it easy. Peace. That intro sounds nice. Wolfpack disassemble. Reassemble.